Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Confession time. I have read the original Wattpad trilogy for After. I read it when it was on like 1 million reads or something like that, so it was very popular, but it didn't blow up yet. It was very popular on Wattpad, but it hadn't crossed over into mainstream media. Obviously, it's taken like 6-7 years to do that, but it has arrived. So yeah, I have read the original and I've seen the movie. I've seen the movie. Oh boy, what a movie. Let's just get into the movie, because oh boy. Oh god, here we go.
My life before him was so simple and decided.
So if you don't know,
after him,
this movie,
there's just
like 50 Shades of Grey was like based on a Twilight fanfic. This movie, when it was a Wattpad story, this is based on a Harry Styles from One Direction fanfic. I haven't heard it from his mouth himself, but I have heard that Harry himself is not particularly pleased that this movie was made, especially because it's come out in like the mainstream media and has gotten a lot of attention, because everybody knows that like it's based on a story that was written with his name. And the character who is supposed to be him in this is not anything like him, apart from the fact that he's got matching tattoos and his first name begins with an H and his last name begins with an S. Even the Wattpad story that literally has his name, he's not in One Direction in that universe or whatever. From what I remember, his character in the original story is very angry, lots of pent-up anger and lots of aggression, and that's not what the real Harry Styles is like, that we know of. But I personally don't believe that he's like that. I think he's pretty sweet. So I completely understand that he would be unhappy with this movie being made. Also, her boyfriend is such a sap.
We're on the right.
Like, oh, he's such a sap.
B22?
22. Was there any need for that?
Full disclosure, I was pretty bummed to be paired with the freshman, but I thought, hello, bright side. I'm gonna be your spirit guide.
We can get you into all the best places even without a fake. No problem.
Like, Tessa is clearly not like that. She's clearly not the party type of girl anyway.
Mom, this is me that we're talking about. Can you please just trust me?
This is true. She definitely starts
It'll
off
be
as
fine,
like
I promise.
a goody two shoes. Like, I enjoy studying. Like, what would there be to worry about, really? And if you didn't know the story, like, before this scene, like, how many people who watched this thought that was her brother? That was like the most Christian kiss in the world.
What's with all the old books? Who brings books to college?
Everyone who wants to actually
Bookish vibe.
get a
I like
job
that.
and a career afterwards.
All right, I'm out.
Okay, bye.
Like, why do people like that even go to college? Like, especially in America. Like, here, you get a student loan, and it's very easy to get into college or university, unless, obviously, you're going for something like a doctor or a nurse or a lawyer or something like that. But other than that, it's very easy to get in here. We don't have to worry about money or scholarships or anything like that for the majority of courses that you do. But in America, obviously, you have to pay, you have to rely on scholarships if you can't pay, and some people just can't go because they just can't afford it. So why would you waste like 4 years of your life if you're not actually going there to study and stuff? Just stay at home, get a job.
Are you a first year too?
I really don't understand this.
You an
Like,
econ major?
they've sort of made friends now, so why did they have to leave that gap? Because if he left that gap, if I was her and he left that gap, I'd be like,
Hi, nice to meet you.
I'm sorry, like, is there something wrong with me? Like, we've just made a connection, like a friend connection, and we've
morning.
okay. Those two are
Professor
sitting next to each
Alexander.
other.
And welcome to Econ 101.
I mean, how did that happen? Where were you close? Were they there? And okay, right. She just walked through the hallway with just a towel on. That is brave. I would have rather have put those wet clothes back on. And there he is.
I'm in the right room.
Oh god.
How did you even get in here?
Also, when I first watched this, I was like, oh god, this guy, because obviously he's supposed to be Harry Styles. So he's doing, you know, this is an American film, but he's doing a British accent. I was like, oh god, he is like, this is the worst British accent. Like, oh, and obviously I'm British, so you would think I would know. And then look up the actor, and he played a young Voldemort in one of the Harry Potters, and he is British. I thought he was doing a British accent, and I thought, oh god, this is a crap. He is British! He's also a pig. Like, he's a pig. He's horrible. He's rude. And the fact that he's like got something over on her like this, like she's already catching feelings for this guy and staring at him.
Thank you.
I know it's the movie and it's the plot and she has to, but oh my god. He's an arsehole. And there's like nothing interesting about him yet. I say yet, there never is, but she knows literally nothing about him apart from the fact that he's rude.
You're going. Don't you want to have fun? You shh.
No, you shush, it's the library.
Do that again, do that again.
Oh my god, it was so cool.
Do it.
Literally blowing smoke out of his mouth. Oh my god. Wow. Also, I don't like her. I don't like her. You instantly get this vibe where it's like, you're a bitch. Stay away from me.
Oh my god, Steph, where'd you find this girl?
No one's talking to you.
In the college dorm because she goes to college because she got in because she's clever. How did these people get into college? Seriously. I would really like to know. And what are they studying? I would really like to know.
So,
Truth or dare?
truth. Craziest place you've had sex.
Why are you so interested in her sex life?
Why? It's an easy one. Wait. Are you a virgin?
See, I really don't think there's many of these kind of groups of people around anymore. Like, people that are this age, like, are more respectful of the fact that people are not just, like, having sex at crazy young ages and stuff. And if someone is a virgin at, like, 18, 19 years old, people literally do not give a damn. You're creepy. No, you are creepy. No, not really, no. Don't go up to a girl in her face and like, do you want to do this? Like, if I was contemplating it before, I have my answer now, no. I also think he's like genuinely like taken aback that that she rejects him there. This is also no. Who has a flag? And it's not even an England flag. It's the whole of the Great Britain. No, we do not do that. we do it when the World Cup is on and we have our English flags, just the red and white outside. If you are British and you are in another country, you do not hang up a flag. I mean, maybe there are some people who do that. Let me know if you're in another country and you are British and you hang that up in your room to let other people know that you're British. But I'm pretty sure that's not what we do.
Tessa, let's just start over. Just reset and we can be...
What? Friends?
Well, why not?
Because you're an asshole?
I think that it's better if we keep our distance.
You're funny. You're hilarious. Like, I would honestly go for this movie, like this whole concept, if he wasn't such an arse. But he's just rude. And it's the same with Twilight. Like, he has a legit reason. How long have you known each other? How many words have you spoken to each other? Not that many. But yeah, it's the same with Twilight. Like, he has a legit reason. He knows that if he catches feelings for her and stuff, like, his vampire instincts will be like, blah, blah, blah.
Come on.
Like, I would get this if they were already in a relationship for like 2 months or whatever, and then he shows her this place. They've known each other for like 3 or 4 days. They haven't hardly said anything to each other. They kind of have this hate vibe going between each other. Why is he showing her this special place?
Welcome to my favourite place.
Also, is this to like show that he's like actually a really sensitive guy because his favourite place is like this little dock and a lake? It's like, no, you're still an asshole.
Who do you love the most in the world?
Himself, clearly.
Easy. Myself.
No.
And what does a high school kid do to deserve you?
Well, clearly she's only just moved up to college, so she was in high school.
Nice.
Only just.
Isn't that just another word for boring?
Again, oh, isn't he nice to you? Isn't that just another word for boring? So, I don't like it. I don't like how they're trying to portray that being this like bad boy edgy thing is like what all girls should be interested in. Because if a boy is nice to you, no, that's boring and you shouldn't want that. You should want more excitement in your life. Therefore, you should want a guy who like treats you disrespectfully because it's cool and edgy. No, that's not. No, I don't like that the movie is trying to do that. And the book is even worse because like the character of Harry is like really aggressive and just pent up anger and moody and everything. So both the book and the movie are really terrible in trying to portray that a girl should like a guy if he's got this bad boy image or if he's edgy, and if he's disrespectful to you, you should like him because at least he's not boring because he's nice to you. That's not... No girl should aspire to have a guy treat her with disrespect and want that in a relationship. If a guy is nice to you and like nice to you 100% of the time, he's not boring. He's a nice, kind, respectful person, and that is who you should be with. Noah isn't always nice to her, like he is trying to change her and stuff, but this guy is even worse for her.
I don't think we can ever be just friends.
She has a boyfriend. You think you can't just be friends, so therefore you need to depart and not see each other. Okay. Well, clearly you're not listening to a word I'm saying.
Yes. I won't be long.
Is she not embarrassed? Like, she's touching him and this, and then like they were kind of kissing, kind of feeling each other up, but like he wants nothing from her, like nothing more. Like, why would she not be embarrassed? Like, have more respect for yourself. You're a bitch, but have more respect for yourself, love.
You know, I am gonna tell Noah about us. I just...
Us? What do you mean us?
Us, you kid.
If you want to dump Mr. High School, then go ahead, but don't do it on my account.
Did she say she was dumping him? No, she was going to admit that she kissed somebody else.
Look, it was fun, but I don't date.
Like, even though she's sort of gone along with everything and fallen for him, like that right there, like the back and forth, she should have literally just, slam the keys down, walk out, and never see or speak to him again. That's how it should have gone. but it doesn't.
Don't you feel like you've had enough?
I thought you didn't drink. Okay. Well, that was incredibly stupid. It's a cut on her finger. I think she can take care of it herself. She's not a baby.
Sorry for how I treated you.
Are you?
I'm a mess.
Yeah, we know. We noticed. Several times.
I think that we're both a mess.
Therefore, you should not be together. You should sort your shit out. Okay, again, not listening to a word I say. So dramatic.
No, I can explain. Can we?
You can explain why the guy is just
Can we
randomly
just
there.
go inside and talk?
Who says anything has happened or anything? Why are we assuming things?
Noah's my best friend. But you're so much more.
Why? You hardly know the guy. And you already know that he is rude, obnoxious, aggressive, has a temper, moody. Where are the good qualities? He reads. Oh, great. I'm sold.
I knew as soon as I saw that roommate that something like this would happen. Are you serious?
I mean, it's really got nothing to do with the roommate. She's really not done anything wrong.
Throw it away for some boy.
What are you talking about? I'm not. I am so sorry, Mom, that your life didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. I really am. But this is my life, and you have to let me live it.
Is that really what you want?
Yes, she wants to be able to make her own mistakes and regrets. It's not the best, but you can't go through life without making any mistakes or having any regrets. It's not life if you don't.
If I leave now, you're cut off.
It's not like she's literally there, like, dropping out, taking drugs. Like, she's not gone too far. Yeah, she's with this guy who, I don't agree with that, but, you know, she's not freaking... She's not some hardcore drug user or anything now.
Tessa?
Hi, Hardin.
Hi.
Tessa was just telling
Desperate
us
girl.
the latest. Is there anything you want to tell Tessa?
Don't you think this thing has gone a little too far?
What thing, Hardin?
Something's going on, but it's not what you think.
Molly, shut up.
But know what you think. Like, do you have to be so dramatic?
Tessa?
Like, this isn't even high school. This is
Let's get
college.
out there and I'll
Like,
explain.
you're
I'll explain
almost
everything, I
adults.
promise.
Like, grow
Remember
up.
Truth or Dare?
Exactly, kids game. Grow up.
Here's a dare. Make her fall in love with me. And then I'll just turn it off.
See, that's just like, why would you do that to any person? Like, how dare you? Like, what gives you the right to
was
think that
all a
you can do
game.
that to someone? You can brood all you like. That's mean, and you deserve nothing. But we all know that there's an after 2 coming, so...
You're just a liar.
On
That
top
was
of
all
everything
before.
else that's wrong with him.
You said nothing could change the way you felt about me.
Well, then she was a liar too.
Then I guess we're both liars.
So, as you can tell, that movie infuriates me. There are plenty of movies like this on Netflix and just out there that are, you know, teen rom-com. Well, they're not even rom-com. They're not even comedy, but like young adult freaking romantic dramas. And the people in them are just shitheads, and you can't fathom why somebody like Tessa would fall for Hardin's bullshit. He is straight off the bat just rude and obnoxious, and it's like after that first meeting, it's like you would literally stay away from that person and never speak to them again. So, you know, it's purely for the plot, it's purely to move things along, that they get together and everything, but his character does not help the story. It does not help us sympathize with Tessa or be like, yeah, I understand why you went with him because he has this quality, because he doesn't have any redeemable qualities. Even the times when he is calm and nice and reading to her, and that does not make up for all of the terrible crap that he spews. And that Molly girl seriously pisses me off. And yeah, I do not like the way that the movie portrays, just sort of fantasizes and like that's the word, not fantasizes, romanticizes certain behaviors, and thinks it and is like trying to say that that's okay, that a guy can treat you like that because at least you're not having a boring life. It's like, that's not right. And this is a movie that is going to be watched. It's a 12 movie. This movie is clearly going to be watched by like young, impressionable teenagers, especially because it's based on Harry Styles. And these young girls are going to think that that is how they should act. They should act like Molly, and they will get a guy like Hardin. And even though he's treating you disrespectfully, it's better to be with somebody like that makes your life more exciting than to be with someone like Noah who makes it boring. Like, Noah is not the best character either. Noah is flawed. He tries to keep Tessa like this perfect little angel lady, which is not right either. He is not her controller. He is her boyfriend. They are two halves that can like easily go like that, and she can go off and have her life and he can do what his, and then they come together, you know, every once in a while. That's how it should work. So he's not the best either, but like Hardin is just so wrong as a character. So it's not a great movie. The book is even worse in terms of like romanticizing this kind of guy and being like, it's good to be with a guy like that because it's exciting. Don't shortchange yourself and be with somebody just because it'll be an exciting time, because it will hurt, and it's just not worth it. Yeah, we do only have one life, so don't try and get all of these different experiences. Just try and get the right experiences for you that will help you and make you happy. And being with a guy for like 2 months because it's exciting is not worth it when they treat you like crap. So yeah, that was the After movie. As you can tell, I'm not that into it. But I will be watching After 2 when it comes out. So you will get to hear my lovely commentary on what Hardin and his friends are up to then. So if you liked this video, then give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content like this, then click the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!